Hello, everybody. You might have seen this 5 seconds ago and wondering what's going on. I don't know what was happening earlier, but hey, hello. I don't know what had happened with my technology. It was acting funny. Didn't open the stream on YouTube, which means I couldn't access the chat. And if I couldn't find it, you guys weren't gonna find it. So anyways, after the second attempt of wanting to punch my computer, we're gonna start doing the gem cups, because we're actually at the end of Crash. We got 3 of the gems, we just gotta do N.OXIDE, get the 2 gems, and boom, we're done, 100%. But we're not 101%. I was actually thinking about doing this a couple minutes ago before starting streaming. Maybe I should stream the finale? Because honestly, after Crash, I don't know what I'm going to stream. I got Banjo-Kazooie on the side. That's still going. That's not planning on being stopped anytime soon, hopefully. But I need something else. So I'm kind of... Maybe I'll hold off a week on figuring out what I want to do. And it'll all come down... Or I'll just save part 7 for when I got a gap. That's always possible. I don't know. Either way, I've got something to do. I'll save those last 101% for camera. And unless this ends like really fast, I beat Oxide like really fast today, I don't think I'll be touching it. I don't know. It's a possible finale. Probably not, because I have to do 9 races grand total, and that's usually a good length for a stream for me at least. Pocket streams, you know. That's what I like to do. For now. Also, I apologize for the loud buzzing noise in the background, but unfortunately due to the heat I need the air conditioning on, or the closest thing I have, a dehumidifier. Because everyone knows that's a perfect substitution for air conditioning. Nice cold air. Nah, not in a heat wave. Unfortunately I'm going to have to keep it on at least for this race, but I will go shut it off afterwards, I think, because it'll drive me nuts knowing that it's there. And that's not good. That's not good at all. It is probably really annoying though. Just knowing that maybe I'll go turn it off. Yeah, after this race I'll shut it off. I don't want to, but it sucks when it's warm. That's for sure. It never goes off in the winter because, you know, that's how life be. I'm just gonna crush this race on YouTube. And I expected that thing not to go off because it just went like before the stream. So it's like, oh yeah, it shouldn't be on for a while. Nah, it'll just be off for like 10 minutes. Screw you. Just pee in the thing and that'll fill it up fast. Ooh, gross. I think that's gross. We'll just crush this real quick. Use this silly polar bear. Oops. Oh well. That's fine. It's fine. Boom. Nailed it. Be right back. Whoopsie! There we go. No more of that silly noise. Oh. Gotta get my Grand Prix points since this is the last week for them. Currently still somehow in the top 5%, which, like I said, I'm good at video games. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing so good that I don't have to try. Like, I don't have to play most days. That's how good I'm doing. I can't wait to get the stinking Champions card, though, so I don't have to think about Season 2 Grand Prix, because nothing of interest. Maybe I'll get the characters, and that's it. And then Season 3 comes out, we're going in for Spiral! Who I hope isn't a turn character. That's all I hope for. I can use anyone else. I just hate turn characters. Like this friggin' polar bear. Ah, it shouldn't be an issue. right? I hope it's not going to be an issue. I just think about that Grand Prix, and this Grand Prix is awful. I'm thinking of saving my final thoughts for the definitive 101%, but I might save it for the end of this part. But I got things to say. I got a lot of things to say. As both a casual to Crash and just an in general racing game, a casual racing fan, and a slightly less fan of CTR because I only really played it when I was a child back on PS1, and then rented it for a week on like GameCube, I think. So Nitro Kart was on the GameCube, I think. I would be wrong. It might have been just PS2 only. I know I played it on a console, and I don't think it was Xbox, so. Kind of limits the console. I'm pretty sure. I feel confident in saying it was a PS2 or GameCube. Those were the days being able to rent games, though. I thought this was alright. This Nitro Kart. Back in the day, I remember playing it. It's just that was one thing I always remembered is at the beginning of every race, the AI would just launch ahead of you, and you'd be a couple seconds behind, but by the end of the race, you would always win. That's how I remember it. Maybe I was like really bad at video games and I was playing on easy, which is why I was able to do that. I can't 100% remember. I just have that very distinct memory, and I don't know why. I also don't know why I rented a racing game when I was the only one playing it. I guess I was a big fan of Crash, or at least the racing games. I don't know. That's weird. Nothing makes sense when you're a child. This is like the kart games are perfect for like friends, but I had no friends back then. Well, no friends that I would. Yeah, I had no friends back then. That was a terrible time. I don't know why I bought it or rented it. It's weird. I know I had my brothers to play it with, but I don't remember playing it with my brothers, so it's really weird. I don't understand. I don't know, maybe I just imagined that I rented the game. I don't know. I could have swore there was like 3 or so cups. Or not cups, classes of characters. I thought there might have been 4. And one of them was like Brainwashed Purah and Polar, maybe? I can't remember. Like, I have memories of the game, but at the same time, they don't match up with my memories of the choruses. What the hell? Did one guy just get... Did 2 guys get TNT at the same time from one? I have to go back to Nitro Kart. Again, I do remember a lot of people mentioning back when this game came out that like all the... Like a lot of the courses got modified, so maybe that's why I can't remember them, because they're different enough. I don't know, I'd have to go back personally and just look at footage and say, do I remember this? So I can't remember this. I remember a cutscene, I remember, like, I know Crash, Coco, and Crunch were all a team. And I do remember a scene where, like, Crash was getting vacuum cleaned. Like, you know, he was a weirdo. I just, for some reason, all my memories of it are weird. Good times though. It was a good time. I think. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't even know if I beat it or not. Rentals back in the day, they were short, so you just had to go through with it. You know. I don't think I could remember every single game I rented. So it wouldn't be. It's not a surprise that I can't remember details of one game I rented once. So you know. The more I think about it, I don't know. I don't know. I know it wasn't tag team racing, or yeah, tag team racing. So I would have remembered that, unless there was a 4th Crash game. I guess that's possible. But if there was, oh no! Oh my God, Polar, you barely made that. And I had the best possible boost I could have, I think. had the bare minimum. I don't care for this. I feel weird about this course. Anyways, I got distracted. So yeah, when it comes to the Crash games, I don't remember much about them. I think there were 4 teams. That's the one thing I think. I think there were 4 teams. I don't remember any of the characters except maybe Crunk. So I don't think I got very far. Maybe it's really weird. My memories of the game are bizarre. Nothing makes sense. Why do I not remember a thing yet remember some things? Like the I remember the assembly lane, I think it's called. I think it's that stage, or it's the muddy one. I could remember that one. I don't know. I don't know. The games are so different. When I heard people, oh yeah, they took out the 0G stuff. So it took out all the unique course features, so it becomes more universal like this. So I guess I also want to work on the mechanics. Although I didn't think there'd be much, but like all my memories are slightly off, and now I'm confused and old. And I hate it. Whatever. Sure, I'll figure it out. Also, holy crap! It feels like I'm on a course. I also don't understand why the bar is getting farther and farther away from the max, even though I've completed it. That bar looks weird. This game is weird. Why do I like it? Ooh, but we're almost done, and I think that's setting in the. It's almost done. I just have to do one more thing, and I'm finished. And I think that's gonna drag it a bit for the ending. Like, I could just go beat Oxide, but I got one more gem cup, and it's like, oh, you know. All right, we're going to Cortex Castle. I like this course. It's just I think it's part of me just because I want to play other games right now. I feel I'm in a weird spot where it's like, yeah, I want to finish Crash, but I have so many other games due to the over stockpiling on single player games lately. Because just recently, Judgment came out alongside Bloodstained, and there's a GTA update, and Fire Emblem comes out later this week, and it's just so much, and it's like, I don't know if I want to play Crash. I've played the hell out of it lately due to the Grand Prix as well as the Adventure Mode streaming. But the part of me just wants to focus on other things. And I'm in such a weird bind because it's like, yeah, I love this game. I want to play more, but at the same time, it's like there's like 6 other games. And there's also a PlayStation sale that's like really good games on sale. So it's like, fuck. There's so many things I want to do. I'm gonna dedicate 40 minutes to play this and Banjo and whatever. I could easily just, you know, stream the games. Oop. Oh, I almost had that. No, I guess I can make that with turn character. But it's like, age. I don't have time for everything. I'm not 5. I wish I could be younger again. Just like post high school again. Do that again. I'd never felt constrained on games. Ugh. Or maybe just not have a bunch of really good ones come out at the same time. Oh crap, there's even the Overwatch update that recently came out with Lucio Ball. God damn it. Like, god damn it. So much. I miss the old days where it wasn't so much, oh man, there's so many games to play, but rather I could rent games. Oh my god, it all loops back. We need Blockbuster. The solution is more Blockbusters. I miss the old game renting system because back then I didn't also care about the time, like what games I played. It was like I got a new game every week to play. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I just want to be constantly playing new things I've never played. I don't know. Being a child was so much better time. Not even responsibilities, it just feels like even if I had the same amount of responsibilities, even more time, I feel like I have no time to do things as an adult. Where does the time go? Oh, ooh, okay. Calm down, Polar. Like, I'm getting old. This game is making me feel old. It's clearly this whole problem. Oh, I don't know why I tried that. Hey, that glass says game over. I always wonder what that glass said. I only realized that text was down below, like, I want to say last time I played. Alright, let's finish this. Yeah! Did it. Great days you unlocked Red Panda Polar. Alright. But he's not a panda bear, he's a polar bear. What up with that? What up with that? That's fine though. Got it. We got our 4th of 5 gems. We're doing good. We're doing good. Hopefully. I don't know. I think we're doing good. Alright, and that's a fat green gem. All ours. My phone decided to die. Cool. Alright. Or starting to die. Whatever. Alright. I got green Papu Papu. It's the Hulk. Alright. So with that being said, I think that's all of Panda skins. Excellent. Ooh, burp. Excuse me. 17 relics. Alright, so I guess I gotta get that. His skins are all, yeah, all his race ones got all his. Those gotta be bought. Excellent. Excellent. Perfection. I didn't think I'd actually get all 8 default characters done by the end of adventure mode. Like, so it's only fair. It's time to use my bloody son, my good boy, Fake Crash, in his little cowboy suit. He's got little boots. I can't see him in this car, but he's got boots. It's everything I could ask for. He's gonna finish it. My son. My son will crush the yellow cop. Let's go. Alright, this is gonna be easy. So I got my boy. I might use speed characters primarily, but I got my boy, and that's what matters. Ooh, like how you can look at Craig Crash and you're just like, what a loser, what a weirdo, and I'm like, he's perfect. The Japanese really nailed it with their Crash designs of failing royally when it came to the stuffed animals. I'm really glad Naughty Dog's like, yeah, we can work with this. We can make a character out of it all. I think that was really clever and really funny on Naughty Dog's part. Alright. Alright, let's get this done. We got this. So it's 4 more races. Yo! Oh man, I could go for a cheeseburger right now. See that cheeseburger and I'm like, I'm kind of hungry. I don't want to get real food. But I guess nothing says real more than an American cheeseburger in Canada, I think. I don't know, how does it work? Barbecue some delicious hamburgers. Clearly that's the solution. Rush down here. Oh man. I don't even remember what the final 4 courses are because they were all, I think they're all linked to whatever CTR token you got from it. I can't quite remember. Although I think this one starts last. I think there was 2 yellow tokens in the final world because the first world had 2 reds. I'm trying to think that. Oh, it's gonna be rough. I think Hot Air Skyway and Oxide Station are gonna be the last 2 courses. Actually, if I'm right, I don't remember what the second one is. It might be Blizzard Bluff? Maybe? Or dragon mines? We'll get it done. Not gonna affect us much. But I do like shorter courses, that's for sure. Get them done and out of the way, you know? Lately it feels like the long courses just feel long. I think it's because of this game. I think I'm getting tired of this game. It's really weird. It's a fun game, I can't deny it. It's just weird. But that's fine. I'm doing good. Crushing it. Local race champion. Ooh, he's adorable. I love you, Fake Crash. You're the best. I need to get my hands on a Fake Crash doll, a stuffed animal, like hopefully, or whatever you want to call it. Plush? Yeah. I wonder if they still made, like, does Fake Crash still get public, or public attention in terms of merchandising, or do they just stick with Crash, Coco, and Cortex because those are the big three? I think it'd be a disappointment if they ever stopped with Fake Crash, because he started as a whoopsie, basically, for merchandising. So it only makes sense that he would live on forever in merchandising, and hopefully not a Funko Pop. Hard to say. I'd have to look it up, and I'm kind of curious now. Whatever. Got the longest course in the game to do now, and that's always fun. This course is like twice as long as Dingo's Highway, or Dingodale's course. Forget what it's called. I already forgot what it was called. I was just there. Dingo Highway? Yeah. Dingo Dongle? The dongle of the dingo? Oh. Come on, we got this. I think it was around 4 minutes, like, this course. Like, for all 3 laps. Kinda makes me like how Mario Kart did its longer courses, where they just reduced the lap count. Like, Wario's, like, Stadium, I think it was called in Double Dash. They made it, like, a 2-lap course, even though it was because it was really long. Kinda wish more games did that. Kinda wish this game did that. Make this course maybe a smidgen longer. I don't know. It would take 3. If you turn this into a 2-lap race, turn Tiny Arena, it's a 3-minute race. That's pretty good time, honestly. Most courses are 2 minutes, so it's still kind of longer. Or at least the short courses are. I don't know. Hard to say, but I honestly would argue that maybe the best course of action would have been to turn this into a shorter or less lap course. I don't know, I just get so tired of playing on this course, and online has ruined a lot of things for me in this game. Longer courses are fine, but when everyone picks it, it becomes a big oof. I don't know how else to put it other than the big oof. I kind of like this course because usually Tiny's arenas are kind of like the archetype or the archetypical longer courses with lots of straightaways or big speed boosts, which is really nice because that's what all the that's why this place is so bumpy. I mean, other than to add some depth to it, you know, if it was just straight lines, it'd be really boring. But when you get speed boosts off of jumps, then you can get a lot of speed here if you know what you're doing. See, for example, that, where I just, you know, go off 2 ramps, get a boost off of each one, and then you do your drift. Look at that, look at that, like, that's what I mean. This is nice. This is one of the reasons why I kind of like this course. I just feel like it goes on for a bit too long, in my personal opinion. Like, I know other people would disagree, and you're right to disagree. Like I said, longer courses. Okay, game, calm down. Calm down. The longer courses in the game are fun. But when they decided to tie rewards into them, it became... Actually, you know, I'm going to hold off to that topic because this will absolutely go into my wrap-up of my final thoughts into the game. Because I don't... Because I'm going to do it. By the end of the day, I'm just going to lay out everything I can think of. And just talk, you know? And I'll be going into it regardless. I might be 5 minutes in that conversation, I might be 2. I should save some stuff for that conversation at the very least. Alright. But I think if I were to abbreviate this topic, it would just be... You're going to see long races a lot for a good reason. And that sucks. That's probably how I'd best abbreviate the whole thing. And now I shall plug my phone in because I need to do that so it doesn't die in case of an emergency. Or a call from some random person in another province wanting to do a survey that sounds so much like a scam. You never know. It could be. It could be. Well, I don't want to find out. Although I think they would have called by now, but I think I gave them a clear message. Basically, fuck off. I don't want to deal with you. Good times. It sounds like so much like a scam, and it's like, I ain't gonna fall for it. You want my email address? No, no. I ain't trusting you with my personal details. For a gross survey that's probably gonna promise me $1,000 if I win. And if for a reason I've already forgotten what the reason is, but it was really stupid. I want to say it involved recreational things, and it's like, why? Telling me to, calling me to send me an email to do a survey, I don't have a reason to trust you. I think I once did a survey once about another province's special occasions, which was really weird. I think I remember what it was, but I'll save it in detail because I don't want too much of my personal. I don't want to risking too much on something I'm not supposed to. But at the same time, it's like, no. It's like you do a survey, you do it once because it sounds harmless, whatever. If you got time, but when they tell you to if they're calling you to saying they want to send you an email. No, unless it's for hey, here's a legit, hey, you want a job? Cool, fill, because there are some places that would probably call and say, hey, we gotta send you an email for work or something, and that'd be one thing. But I've never heard of you. You're asking for a rather silly reason to have the survey, and you want my personal details, and it's like, who the hell are you? Get the hell out of here. I don't care if you're the most legit person ever. That could have been 100% legit. You don't need. But why do you need all this info? They don't even. Oh, maybe I should next time I answer the phone and I don't trust it, I'll just be like, nah, I'm 14. Sorry. You don't know who it is, other than that it's from another province. It could be. Head office from the place you work, and I kind of was expecting it because of how frequent they were calling. It was kind of ridiculous, and I have important reasons that maybe that's an important phone call. I don't know. It's weird, yes. But I think it's all located in the same area, which is why I had to eventually, answer it first chance I had to when I was available, because it could have been important, just from when the phone call started. Yeah, it was weird how I kept getting those phone calls, and then when I answered it was just being a survey thing. I was immensely disappointed. So I did expect something from... I feel like I was expecting a phone call from work for some reason. I can't help but think I screwed up at my job somehow, you know? It's source. Well, maybe not even screwed up, more like... something happened, and... it involves something that head office would have to deal with. Not in a necessarily bad thing. I did a whoopsie. I had to answer, you know, and then just don't answer the phone call if it's from another province and then our name doesn't show up. I guess that's how you solve the problem. Oh. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. If it's important, you don't know, you don't answer. It could be the most important phone call in your life. Could be, hey, you actually won $1 million and it's coming your way, but we just needed to, you know, make sure you're actually alive. Yeah. I could be finally getting my Nigerian prince to call me. I need to know. I have to be ready to help him. Gotta get that credit card out. I got the credit card info ready. Got my numbers on the back of the card. I got everything. I just need the phone call. Where's my Nigerian prince? I must know. But I won't know. And that's the worst thought of all. Where are you, my Nigerian prince? Also, I just want to say I was totally right about the courses, and I'm really glad to be right about the courses. Although I am kind of surprised that they're not basing the cups all on the ones you get in cup mode, or the cup race. So like the red cup wasn't just Wampa or whatever. I don't know why they changed. It's such a weird change. Like I know they put in like Slide Coliseum to replace Oxide, but other than that, it was pretty spot on. I don't know. Holy crap, speed boosts. Oh, speed turbos. More nice. I need to get some more Wampas. There we go. I got max speed. Ooh. I can't believe we're almost done. I really can't. Like, I'm focused on the race, so I'm not dogging as much, even though I don't think I have to worry judging from the map. But, just focused. I don't know, I don't feel very talky today. Maybe it's just because there's so much stuff I want to do, and Crash is like mid-tier for how badly do I want to do it. Hopefully that won't be a problem for much longer. Like I said, this is almost done. And, oh, okay, uh-oh, whee! That wasn't very nice. I don't know, like, I'm just weirdly not in the mood. I think it might just be I've played the hell out of this game a lot lately. I think maybe it is time for something new. But I swear I will do the 101% part on stream. Or I'll try to. Maybe I'll make it an extra stream next week or something. Oh. I gotta decide. Gotta decide for people. Fire Emblem's gonna add the list of every single player game I want to play. Why does Fire Emblem gotta come out? Why is this week suddenly super busy with game schedule releases? Like, it all came out, like, at once. And later this year, we still got Doom, and that's, like, many months away. So I don't know what's going on. Oh! Also, I'm really glad to have gotten another mask at first. I'm really glad the game just gives you friggin' masks at first. Not, but, you know. Alright, boost. Boost. Oh, and jump over to boost. Don't need the boost. Nailed it. Alright, we got all the gems. That'll be our gem collector trophy for getting all 5 gems. 64 coins. Ooh! Alright, gotta see this magnificent victory pose. Our boy Fake Crash winning his first gem cup. Oh, feels good. Play online with Crash, and I don't really see much in terms of things. In terms of the, whatchamacallit, the victory cup, because you gotta use online and you gotta use your Grand Prix kick to get those freaking points. Fake Crash, you're the best. You really are. I love you. Look at I love you like a son. I got the purple pinstripe. Alright, we got it. What's our percentage? I want to know before we fight Oxide, what's our percentage? This is everything we wait for. Alright. 93. Okay, so it only went up by like 2% from doing the cups. That's so weird, but hey, that looks nice. That looks nice. It'll look better once I get all the things. Alright, here we go. Oxide's challenge. We're crushing it. Doing it. We do this. Juiced up. I think we'll get this done in one try. I have a feeling. Maybe it will beat Oxide, maybe we won't. But I think we're going to do it. We got this. The belt victory is on the line. Here we go. Oxide Station. Citadel City. Oxide's challenge. I don't remember what his gimmick is, other than he might cheat. Other than he's likely going to cheat. I don't remember what his gimmick is for being a boss. Yeah, that I remember that. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Not even hesitating. Being a right scumbag and just like starting on 1. I gotta get my Wampas right away. I don't want to risk him getting ahead of me. Nitros, alright. More Nitros, alright. I think he's right behind me. I could be wrong, but I think he's right behind me. I gotta get some distance. I think I'm cleared of him. Oh, crap, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. And he's supposed to be the owner for some of the hardest times in the game? Wow. Some of them, sorry, I mean the hardest times in the game. Oh, I wish I could care about doing those Oxide challenges. The time trials. Oh. There's no easy way around them. Although I did see someone beat the Oxide times in this game without using a single drift boost, which is hilarious to me. Oh crap, my nitros are still here. Oh crap, oh jeez. Alright. So he's either really good at dodging them or he ain't taking the turbos, which is why he's behind. That's fine. Oh, the universal truth is that the AI doesn't use time portal, so if I'm this far ahead, I don't need the shield. All I can do is make his life even more like hell. Yeah, speed boosts. That's what I need. Go. Perfect. Oh, we're lap 3 already? It feels weird. I feel like I'm only on lap 2 for some reason. Oh, well, alright then. Not gonna make it, not gonna make it. Had to give him, gotta give him some handicap. Yeah, that's it. Felt bad. Oh, Jesus! There's just more nitros. I made it worse. Poor Oxide, he ain't gonna get his items. I was really expecting him to keep up though, because he was doing good at the beginning of it, partially while he was because he got the head start. I do wonder what makes the difficulty or what affects the driver's speed. If they just get like they get kneecapped, it'd be really kind of stupid. I was hoping when they pick easy, you'd be like, oh, they just don't drift, unless drifting makes this much of a difference. I don't know. I do know that I finished this freaking course. I did it. I beat the Oxide. I got the raccoon fake crash. It looks great. It ain't a cowboy, but it'll do with a nice costume. And I like how his eyes don't appear to be in that shot. I could be wrong, and it's like a little portrait. It looks like he's hiding his eyes, although it is because he's probably like, "Urgh." Alright, victory. What do we got?
I can't believe you beat me. I never lose. How embarrassing. I'll be the laughingstock of all Gas-Noxia. Fine. Your miserable planet stays gushy and green. At least you still haven't gathered all my time relics. Until you've collected all of those and race me again, you'll never be able to claim you are the fastest. This won't be the last time you'll face nitrous oxide. We will meet again.
Look at that. He's just like, you didn't win. Screw you, man. You didn't win. Crash of his life story in the studio and the color orange will be released for the holidays. Ooh, I can't wait. Gotta watch it. Crash will now be found somewhere on the beach down under, doing what he does best, and it's probably the dance. Hope. Dance that you're napping. Yeah! Called it. I could have sworn they saved these for the 101%. Dr. Neocortex went back to his scientific research and discovered a new element in the periodic table. Okay. Numerous lawsuits failed to change the name he boldly chose for element 119. Cortex rules the world. Yeah, well, you know. Tiny Tiger's mini fans admired his physical prowess, which encouraged him to start a series of online fitness videos. Tiny Bo. Okay. And he moved to Beverly Hills and founded a popular chain of fitness clubs where he sold his patented lemongrass and avocado-infused protein. Okay. Coco went on to start her own video game streaming service. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. The other company is still in the red. Share prices are going through the roof. You know, I think that says a lot about the modern day streaming services. Engine opens a custom auto parts in Toledo, Ohio. The store closed after a massive recall and it's patented. Oh, it is a guy. Huh. I always thought Engine was a female. Yeah. That's interesting. Goodell started his career as a firefighter, trading as firefighter for a water hose. Since then, he has constantly praised for his effectiveness on the job and is most recently featured on the cover of the yearly fireman calendar. Good on Dingodile! He's a good guy! Foley became a head flavor scientist for a leading ice cream company. The head, sorry, not the head. He created bold new flavors like Salmon Whirl, Squishy Squid Sundae, and Mackerel Mint, but it was the Furry joined the Las Vegas Tiger Show with Siegfried and Roy Floyd. Starting role came to an end when Power accidentally closed his mouth a bit too early. He was delayed. Oh, that's nice. Pinstripe left racing became a used car salesman in New Jersey. Okay, apparently New Jersey exists still. Alright. Well, a top salesman each month, his atypical methods unfortunately led to him to lose his license and return to his previous work as a CEO and bodyguard. Papu Papu joined the World Wrestling Association and changed his ring name to Mr. Bad Belly. His signature move, the Bad Belly Bounce, was so popular that it ignited a worldwide dance phenomenon. Big Belly Bang could be heard around the— Whoa! 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 What? And go being a thrill ride for an engineer. Good for him! He was blacklisted after officials learned that every ride he created was just a new way for him to test his own threshold of pain. Oh my god. Komodo Joe opened Honest Joe's wedding ring and rare gem in Zurich. After a series of string operations, Joe is convicted of laundering stolen... Okay, wow. His brother Mo announced the opening of a jewelry auction house. Alright, go Mo. Entropy begin. Who is he? This is the time machine hobby again. He's last seen carrying a time warp while traveling in some weird city in the distant future. It is said he met a particular man in a red coat with the sweetest kicks you've ever seen. After that, he decided to go back. N.OXIDE went back to the planet gas money at a broken alien. Ow. After years of therapy, Oxide emerged from seclusion and began racing again. Wow, what a loser. Fortunately, his unicycle was a poor vehicle choice, and his resulting accident put an end to his ambitions of conquest. Details of the event were too blah 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 glorious. I just want to know, that Papu Papu epilogue, I want a Papu Papu costume. He doesn't have a legendary costume like pretty much every single CTR character. He's the only one. And it seems so obvious to do wrestling or PS Store. Maybe during the second Grand Prix he'll get one, but he's, bizarrely enough, still the only one without a yellow. At least with the CTR cast. I know Nitro Fuel, the Nitro Kart characters, some of them do and most of them don't. Like, all the bosses, I don't think any of the bosses have a yellow. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, look, Toys for Bob's. I wonder if they're just... That's weird. I thought Toys for Bob... Okay, I'm confused. Alright, where was I? Yeah, like, all the yellow costumes, none of them, like, I don't think most of the boss characters got one, and then Papu Papu is just the only CTR, and that's weird. I'm trying to think, is there something else? I guess I can go into my final thoughts for the game. I say final thoughts, but again, I'm going to do one more stream after this to get 100%. I think it's only fair to do that. So, big problem with the game is everything. It's a fun game. I can't deny that Crash and Racing is a fun game. It's crazy to think otherwise. I really do like how the original, how this game, I say original, but I guess this also applies to here, is that it's very high skill based compared to Mario Kart. I think that's great, but I feel like there's a problem when you don't have skill based matchmaking to go with that, because I don't feel like I'm learning anything when the person ahead of me is a mile ahead. Not like if they're like a little bit ahead, so I can just barely I can focus on keeping an eye on them as well as going ahead. Wouldn't be so bad, but when they're so far ahead that I'd have to watch the radar, which means taking my eyes off the screen constantly, like the main race line, that's problematic. And someone's going on the treadmill upstairs. Okay, cool. So I do feel like that's an issue. I'll admit I'm not the best, so I'm obviously not pulling a constant drift everywheres. And I guess that's another thing, the drifting. It's a cool idea, I really do like it. But holy shit, there's a reason why Mario Kart took out this kind of drifting in its Mario Kart games. Like, snaking is annoying to deal with. The fact that that is faster than driving in a straight line is ridiculous. Maybe, I don't know, I'm a casual, I'll admit. I'm not the best at Mario Kart or Crash, but I generally do fairly decent on courses, at least in Mario Kart. Like, I would say usually in the top 5 out of 12, I want to say. Like, I generally do really good. I have bad times, but I'm not consistently doing poorly like in Crash. And the people saying, oh, it's skill-based. To which I argue, meat grinder. This is something you notice online. But if you're near the pack, you expect to get brutally hit again and again, and that's so frustrating. Like, I want to say I can do really good, and I have done really good. I've even turned around and once came in second place after being plastered into last. So it's possible to win. I'm not going to deny that it's not impossible to come back. but I lost and done like, I'm gonna say not podium level as I should have been, when I constantly get hit and then someone passes me and then I get hit again, so I don't get any momentum back, because how the hits work in this game is that you keep going forward, but then you go to a slow stop at the end, and that during that end part you can get hit again, no invulnerability, so you get hit, you're not going anywhere, you're gone, you're out of the race. You might as well just give up right there, you're not getting first. It's stupid. I hate it. The hits suck. The rebouncing is ridiculous. It really is. Like, nerf it. I want to say that's probably the best way to do it. Maybe, I don't want to say keep the same amount of like animation and how it works, but I do feel like you should have a moment of vulnerability. Not as much as you see in battle mode, because battle mode has like a 3-second invincibility between hits. Not like that. Like, just enough so that you can start gaining speed again. That way if you get hit, you're not stuck in place. And on that note, I've lost track of the amount of times that I've gotten hit in online where at the end of the hit, I'm either facing a wall because I'm right out of turn, or I go off course because you sometimes don't go that far when you bounce, and other times you just go when you get hit. And I think that's the dumbest thing. Because I have lost races because I had to slow down, turn, and go back up, because backing up in this game sucks because it's down on the analog stick. It needs to be a button. It really needs to be a button in this game. Because when it's not a button, that means if you slightly like turn the analog stick when you're backing up, you're just gonna turn and you might not want to. And I've had times where I go left and right because I'm trying to, go straight and then turn. And when you don't know how the controls are going to function, it just needed to be a button rather than the analog stick. I think I might have listed all my complaints with the game. So on that being said, the game is still fun. It really is. If you can pick this up, play with your friends, you're going to have an amazing time. Unless you want to unlock things, because I guess that's the other issue with this game, is that it's set up basically to be microtransaction heavy, and that's the worst. Like, you can tell just by looking at the... People are saying it's like Fortnite's menus. I don't know, I've never played Fortnite. But the marketplace, it sucks to get money for, because the only way you're going to get a decent amount is to play online every day for half an hour worth of racing, which is 30 minutes in-game racing, but when it comes to loading screens, getting into lobbies and racing, it takes like 2 hours, which is... ugh. So if you're playing with your friends though, like, and you're not playing local, maybe you just play in private matches. It should be fine, and that'd be the great way to get money so you can unlock all the characters. Because I think that's the most important thing. Cards are nice, but focus on characters, then costumes, and just focus on whatever you want. But I think focusing on characters is the best way. Actually, now that I think about it, there is something else online that bugs me, and this bugs me a lot. And I think a lot of people notice this who played it. It doesn't feel synced. That makes any sense. None of the players feel synchronized with each other. And you don't really notice that unless you get hit by something, because it might be a case of you get hit by an invincibility mask, and then like when you're halfway through the animation, someone passes you with the mask. And that is frustrating. It's just frustrating not because they're hitting me, but it's because of seeing the noticeable gap and how desynced it all is, which makes me feel like I shouldn't have been hit. However, on their screen, they hit me. So how I feel is like, what happens is everyone's playing their own game, basically, and the game will like, oh, you hit this person, alright, trigger hit on them, and it'll roughly capture their like, it won't be synced, because they'll be like slightly farther behind than what they actually are. And that's something I feel like I can't confirm it. I have to see 2 screens side by side of how it works. But I do feel like that's how it's played, because there's also been numerous times I've passed 3 people in the final second of an online race, but then I'm put into 7th. It's stupid, and it's bullshit. It needs to be fixed. And there's just so many other issues like with the game. Like, sometimes I'll go off a ramp, but I won't gain any momentum, or I'll lose momentum even though I'm going straight at the ramp. And I don't get why. And that's a problem. earlier times I said N.OXIDE was the people who worked on Crash Team Racing and Spyro, the remasters. I was wrong. That was Toys for Bob. I don't know why I thought it was all N.OXIDE. So I don't know how I feel about giving N.OXIDE any like good. Like, oh, it was your first try, you know, it's getting rough. I don't know if I really should. There's too many mistakes for me to consider that it's a good idea. Maybe the game was rushed. That could be a problem. Because I know I've listed a lot of complaints. Like I said, the game's fun. The courses feel great when they don't glitch. And playing with your friends is honestly a blast. They do a lot of things right, but they also do a lot of things wrong, and that's what makes this... Well, I don't know if I agree with the game. Did I finish the entire game, Mr. Toxic? I just finished the 100%. I'm actually, I'm just watching the credits and just talking about how I felt with the game. I'm just I just saw your thing and focused on shitting on this thing. I did beat N.OXIDE the first time. I will be putting off... I was actually going to end the stream a bit once the credits are over. But I'm just going over how I thought. The game's good. Overall, it's just a matter of it needed a couple more months of I think it was rushed. I do feel like it was overall rushed. It puts me in a weird spot, this game. It's fun, I won't deny it. And I'm more than happy to finish off adventure mode, because I will do that next time I stream. Because do we like playing battle mode? Battle mode is fun. I will absolutely say that battle mode is a lot of fun because it's battle mode. I was always a fan of the battle mode in racing games, but nobody wants to play them with me, so it comes down to I'd have to play with randoms, and I don't know if online mode is very occupied with it. I could be wrong. I do remember one time trying to play online battle mode, and it was like one other person. Maybe that fixed it. I don't know. Battle mode's fun. It's also a really good place to practice because even the courses like the parking lot is just nothing, but you can practice your like jumps and drifting and all that. So battle mode has a lot of uses, and I do enjoy it. I almost want to say that's where I have the least amount of problems, because that's where the least amount of things can go wrong. When it comes, I'm sure the online's got all the same issues that racing does, like getting hit and only being delayed, but I feel like it's fine because it's not like it's like regular battle mode. You're just doing it, you know, playing the desert map. That's Desert Storm, I believe, right? I haven't played many of the courses because, like I said, I'm just waiting for people to want to play it with me, because everyone wants to play their races. They want to play their racing games for the racing. One of the losers. But yeah, I do like the courses. That's absolutely something I like there. So I do like the variety of courses, because you got your simple ones like parking lot and Cortex's court, I think it's something like that. But then you got like the crazy courses from Nitro Kart, and I think those are that's just a nice variety. Like that's something that it beats Mario Kart in without question. Is just the selection of levels, because they don't limit it to 8 or 4 or whatever like they do now. I think usually just 6 to 8 courses, and I think that's a shame. I don't know why. I think it's just because people played this game for the racing. I think that's just what it comes down to. Like, I'm not saying people don't like battle mode. It's just if you ask a friend, "Hey, do you want to play like a Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing?" They're not gonna think battle mode, and that might be why. I can't speak for other people. I'm just one guy, a guy with a microphone. Honestly, that's my biggest reason, and it might also be because right now Grand Prix and what's it called? Grand Prix and online mode they seem to more so favor playing for coins and money, so people don't want to play that. So I don't know. I personally enjoy battle mode, but I can understand when people don't, just because they're racing fans, or the closest thing we can say to being a racing fan. Also, I'm surprised these credits are going on really long. I got distracted, sorry. But yeah, I think that's where some of it comes down to. Like, battle mode has always been more of a, I want to say, a niche thing when it comes to kart racers. Like, everyone's got its fans, and if you take it out, but not everyone's gonna play it. They like having it there. So it might be the equivalent of maybe a story mode in, like, say, fighting games, where, like, not everyone's gonna play the story mode. But if you take it out, there's going to be a lot of disappointment, and you don't want to do that. But for those people who enjoy story mode or enjoy battle mode, in this case, it's essential. Since I'm pretty sure this game was, since it was made back originally on PS1, that was when the console wars were happening. Do you have a pop? No, I don't. I refuse to pick up pop figures of Crash. Oh, I don't like pop figures at all. If I were to buy one by force, I'd probably get the Aku Aku one, because that's the only one that doesn't have those annoying eyes. Like, that's the big thing. I hate the Funko Pops because they all look the same. They're all these the same mold, and it's stupid and ugly. But when they like break apart from the mold enough to like get rid of those black void evil eyes, those interest me more. Especially with, so I did see an Aku Aku mask one time, and because of the fact that it doesn't follow the mold, it actually looks good. And I'm going to scare myself, because one of these days I'm probably going to go out and buy it, just because, hey, I like unique look. If I'm going to collect a figure out of Funko Pop, I want it to stand out. It might get rare. Well, it might, but at the same time, I don't think I'd be losing much sleep if I didn't miss out on a Funko Pop. I've seen more than enough Funko Pops existing to know that it's probably not worth getting. Activision, special thanks. Bobby Kotick, you can go to hell, mister. That's the whole collection. Oh, not bad. That's good. That's good of them. Like, if you want to collect them, that's honestly up to you, but it's just, I look at the Funko Pops and I just see the most... I just see them as a pain to collect because there's just so many. I've seen in stores, though, for Crash specifically, the Scuba Suit, Coco, and Aku Aku. I don't think I've seen anyone else. I don't know if any of the other... I assume other ones exist. But it's just... I look at that and I just like, do I want to get it? And it's like, oh no, there's just too much, and I just... They don't jump out to me. They're just not my thing. If I would collect a figure, I kind of want some of the really cool ones. So it becomes difficult to want me to say, yeah, I'll pick up the Funko Pop. And I only own one, and that's because I got it for free in some like EB Games GameStop collection or sale where it's like spend $50, get a free Funko. And I just grabbed one because it was a Red Ranger for Power Rangers. It's just like, it didn't have the stupid eyes. It's fine. Oh, sure, I'll take it. But I've never cared about Funko Pops. I know there's other things like the Nintendroids. I think that's what they're called. I don't remember the exact name. Those look better because they don't use the same mold for every single character. So at least they have a unique look to them. But yeah, if you collect them, that's cool. I'm not gonna hate on you because you like it, or so if you collect them, you enjoy them, that's great. But if you're, yeah, I just don't see the whole point in collecting most figurines. I mean, I say that when I turn around, I see my amiibo collection, but that's different. I want to say that's different at least, but it's not. I just want to get all the Smash characters at this point. That's all I'm going to care for, as well as any rare, crazy ones. But yeah, I've never been a big figure collector, and Funko Pop using all this look on all more or less the same just doesn't appeal to me. And like I said, I'll acknowledge the Aku Aku one because at least that looks different compared to the average Funko. But hey, like I said, collect them, cool. Scrapbook unlocked. Oh wow, you unlocked the scrapbook just from playing the game? I thought you had to work your butt off for that before. Oh, that's cool. I'm just going off through it real quick. I think it's just all the course. I thought this was unlocked by much. You had to unlock this by like, I want to say 101% of the game, or not platinuming, getting all the relics. That's cool. I'm scrolling really fast. I apologize if you wanted to take a look at these images. That's cool. I always thought the scrapbook was unlocked late game, or like when you did everything else. That's cool. I like how they unlocked it early. What the heck? What in the Cthulhu's world is this? That is actually terrifying. Going through them. That's pretty cool. I really thought the scrapbook was unlocked. Maybe there's more to the scrapbook. That might be it. Because this was just courses. Like, I thought they had character designs in here, so that might be what I was expecting. Where's it going to drop me? Where is this game going to drop me? I wonder how much percentage Oxide was worth. You unlocked Nitro Oxide. Okay. You got the Oxide sticker. Okay. Wait, no color? Alright. Alright, so let's take a look at this save. I want to see my percentage. It was 95. Okay. I don't know why I expected it to be higher. Considering all I have left. Let me check my progression. What do I got? I have everything, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got everything except for the last 2 relics. I guess they're worth 5%. I guess that makes sense. But that's something I'll be saving. The shop change? Do you mean like the pit stop shop? Or... I think the shop changes every... Oh, 9 o'clock. Oh, so would it just change now? Let's take a quick look at it. Yeah, okay. Decent items, I guess. But, yeah, I think I'm going to call it right here. Because I got all that's left for me to do on this super hard difficulty that doesn't say easy, don't look at that, is the final 2 time trials, and then I gotta do Oxide race again. That's probably gonna take me, I want to say 40 minutes if all goes well. 30-40 minutes, I don't know. My skill varies. But either way, I don't know how else to continue. I could keep streaming, but I don't feel like it. Today's been a weird day for me. So yeah, I'll come back, and I'm glad you tuned in, Mr. Toxic. It's nice to have someone to talk to in the chat. And for anyone else that might be watching, I can't see the viewer count at the moment. If anyone's watching, as well as anyone who's watching post-stream afterwards on the channel, I want all of you to have a wonderful day. This is Rizziel Dragon, and I'm heading out. Have a good one, guys.